So I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with my streams and all that, but I've been playing Undertale and I finally actually beat Undertale, which is kind of crazy. Also, I gotta change my controls, and also, by the way, my dog is here, so she might make some noise. Do apologize for that. But anyways, so just sprint. Where is the other button? There we go. There we go. Done. But yeah, so if you guys haven't been keeping up with my live streams, I've been playing Undertale. I finally beat Undertale. And I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts about the game and how I feel about it, what I think. And obviously, you guys know what I'm going to say if you guys have been watching my streams. And I know the last stream I did was 4 hours long. I know it's a very long time, and I didn't mean for it to be 4 hours, and I don't like doing 4-hour long streams, but like, I kind of thought I was getting too close to the end. So I just kept going and going, and then before I knew it, I really was at the end, and these last two boss fights really took me a while, so yeah, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's whatever. I beat the game. If you guys want to go check out the streams, they'll be in my channel somewhere. Just go to the live streams tab and they'll be there. But yeah, no, Undertale, really good game. I got the neutral ending, and it's the neutral ending. There's no like pacifist. It's like pacifist and like I forgot what the other one's called, but it's with the other one where you kill everything. So I got both the neutral endings. So not bad. Actually, not the last three boss fights I meant to say um were the ones that took forever because I forgot it was Matitan, whatever, that robot, Asgore, whatever, the king of the underworld, and then Flowey, I think that's the name of the flower. So yeah, pretty cool boss fights. I didn't die a single time until I got to the Matitan boss fight, so yeah, no, the game was pretty easy. I had a lot of fun with it. Uh I just really enjoyed the game as a whole. The whole journey was amazing. I loved some of the characters. I love Sans. I love Papyrus. That little dinosaur kid, that was really, really cool. Who else? I forgot her name. The lady at the beginning of the game that kind of took me in that I accidentally killed. I forgot her name, but I think Ariel, something like that. I like that character. Unfortunately, though, to prove yourself to be strong enough to survive out in the underworld, you kill her. Which I didn't mean for that to happen, but it happens, so it is what it is. But yeah, it just kind of sucks that that's all the stuff that happened because obviously, you know, mm, I just didn't want to kill her because she was a really, really nice character. But yeah, there weren't a lot of characters I was like, oh yeah, I love these characters, but the whole journey as a whole, you start from Flowey, kind of telling you that this is a world where you kill or be killed. So obviously, me going around seeing all these monsters, obviously I killed them. But there were some characters where I would get into fights with, and I'm like, hey, I don't want to kill these characters. Like, there's this one lady with the spears. I don't remember her name. I forgot her name, but she was really cool. But she was absolutely rocking my shit, and I was like, well, I need to run away, because I was down to 1 health, and I need to run. Got up to a point where we got into a lava area, and, she obviously got, like, she got too dehydrated and dried up, because obviously, since she was like a fish type of thing, obviously she dried up. And I was like, well, I want to save her, so I did, but of course she obviously still hates me. It is what it is. But, I also really liked how Sans and his brother Papyrus really, like, were just comedic relief. I really loved those characters, they were really cool. And just, playing through the game and fighting all the monsters, I thought the combat and stuff was really cool. There was also, like, you could play pacifist with some characters. Some were easier than others, which is why I usually didn't play pacifist at all. So, obviously, I just played the game and did what I thought was best. So, you know, I think overall I had a great experience with the game. and and I do recommend it to people. Like it's not I heard it's not that expensive or anything, so like I think a lot of people would be able to afford the game. It's not that long of a game, but it's still very worth playing. The journey through it was amazing. You know, it was a lot of fun. But jeez, my dog's getting mad. Sorry if you guys can hear her. But yeah, Undertale, really great game. Enjoyed it. I loved it. I heard there's another game called Deltarune, which is kind of like, I guess, like a sequel or something. So I might check it out at some point. I heard it's free, so I might check it out. I think it'd be really cool. But of course, it's not fully complete because there's multiple chapters, and apparently Chapter 4 is coming out later. So I think it's Chapter 4. I don't know. The game's not fully complete, so it is what it is. But yeah. So far, when it comes to just playing all these games, like Undertale definitely was amazing. And I can't wait to see what I play next. Of course, next game I'm going to finish is Bowser's Fury. I will beat Bowser's Fury soon. I will do that. Just give me some time, and I'll beat it. But, yeah, no, I'll get around to beating that game. Of course, I will. Just give me some time. But, let's see, what else? I mean, that's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to really just let you guys know that I really love the game. I love the gameplay. I love the simplicity of the game. I thought it was very charming. The world of the Underground was very unique, and I loved it a lot. Like, I thought it was really cool, in my opinion. And honestly, it's such a unique story. Like, you to play as a little kid. I mean, yeah, there have been games where you play as little kids, but, like, it's just very unique to play as a kid, you know? And that, just having games like that are always just very unique and just very interesting, because everyone's like, oh, the child. But, yeah, no, just pretty cool stuff. I really enjoyed everything about it, honestly. Like, love the characters, love the music. The music, by the way, was amazing. It went so hard. Oh, I love the music so much. So, especially for all the boss fights, like, amazing music. I just love them all. I just really like the soundtrack of the game. It just really, like, made it hit harder. I thought it would. So, music really makes a difference. I don't know if you guys really believe that, but I believe that music makes a difference. Like, especially for movies. I know I'm going a little off topic, but, like, movies wouldn't hit the same if there was no music. Like, say, like, the Avengers movies, like, imagine hearing no music and it's just all the, like, explosions and lasers and just them hitting each other. Like, it just doesn't hit the same without the music. But, yeah. Honestly, music was great. Story was great, characters were great, and I love that there are options in that whatever you do, like your choices do affect the story, and I love games like that. Games like that are amazing, and I really am glad that I got into a game like that, because honestly, like, I could have just killed everything and got a different ending, or I could have killed nothing and got a different ending, but I got the neutral ending because I didn't really know how each ending worked. So, obviously, I just played the game how I thought should be playing it, and I got the neutral ending. Will I go back and get the other endings? Probably not. Honestly, I love the game, but I don't think I'll be playing it again to get the other endings. I mean, maybe I will later on down the road. I don't know. We'll see. But as of now, I really don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if I should really go back to it. Like, the game is great. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but obviously, I just don't think I care enough to go back and play through the whole game just to get different endings. Like, I don't have the motivation to do that, and I want to move on to other games, especially since I want to get to Nintendo games and get those done because the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out in, like, what? I think Switch comes out in June. Isn't that next month? That's crazy if it is. No, 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 2 months. Sorry, forgot. No, no, I lost Jesus, I was like, wait a minute, it can't be June, right? June is not next month, it's in 2 months because next month is May, then June, which we are catching up real quick to the dates and all that, so I gotta really get going, especially, once it hits summer vacation though, like, I want to stream more often because I don't gotta worry about school, unless I have to take a summer class. Then maybe I will have to not stream as much, but still, I really want to stream. If I'm streaming, I want to play through the games, I want to actually get stuff done, before the Switch 2 comes out, and of course, I can't guarantee you I'm getting the Switch right away, because here's the thing. I mean, yes, it is $450, but, which, I mean, that's not that big of a deal, it's not that bad. But, here's the real problem. The games are expensive, man, like $80, $90 for games, like, Jesus. I don't like that. Like, genuinely, I don't like it. I might have to just deal with it, but like, I think I'm considering I'm buying the $500 bundle for the Switch that comes with Mario Kart because that's gonna save me money because that's better than just buying the regular Switch version and then having to pay like $80, $90 for Mario Kart. Like, I'll be saving money by doing that, so yeah, I'll have to do that. But of course, that'll all happen at some point. And of course, the bundle is limited edition, so obviously I gotta really think about getting it. Which what I might do is, I mean, since it's coming out during the summer, I'll be working more. So if I do like my 40 hours a week and all that, I can definitely buy that Switch like within like one paycheck. So, which I mean, I can afford it. I just don't want to. I just want to wait to get another paycheck to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll whatever. I'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. I really want to play the new Mario Kart. I'm actually really excited for this Mario Kart, and I can't wait to play it here on the channel. And I'm really debating whether or not I should live stream it or if I should just make a video about it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, sorry, I went way off topic. I just really wanted to talk about just what I think about Undertale. It's a great game. I recommend it to all of you if you guys haven't played it or if you guys want to replay it. I think that's a great idea. It's a great game. I recommend it. But yeah, I also just want to share some plans, that I have in the future, because obviously I'm done with Undertale. I want to talk about the next thing I want to play. So anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for this video, though, you guys. If you guys made this far into the video, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.